Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is the War Train here, and in today's video I want to show you guys some gift ideas to get a gamer slash retro video game collector. Now I know it can be overwhelming because there is so much stuff out there and you might think that they have everything, but I guarantee you they don't. There is so much stuff out there to collect and to collect for, and that's what makes this hobby so unique. So I'm going to show you guys some categories and I will show you examples of each one of them so you can get an idea of that perfect gift to get somebody here for the holidays coming up, or for a birthday, or just for no reason. You just feel like getting them a gift. But before we get into it, if you guys are new to the channel and you're not already subscribed, think about subscribing, guys. With that said, let's check out these gift ideas. So the first category I want to show you guys is actually gaming literature. This is really fun to collect for especially retro game collectors like myself. There is so much cool stuff out there. There's awesome artwork that you're pretty much not going to get anywhere else. You got things like this, an old strategy guide, excellent artwork, always on the front cover for the most part. And inside these magazines, you can get some really cool looking pictures. Now you could look this stuff up, but I can tell you now it's not the same looking this stuff up online to get through a game. Much more fun to have the strategy guide that was made for that game. And there's things like guides to show you how to get through games, how to cheat, beat, whatever, how to get through some of these different games. There's retro ones, there's modern ones, there's all kinds of stuff like this out there, and definitely a good idea for a gift. Now you have magazines. You have your modern gaming magazines, something like Game Informer, and then you also have something like these older ones where you have Nintendo Powers. There's tons of other ones as well, but they're just really cool, awesome artwork inside that you're just not gonna find anywhere else. So that is definitely a good gift, especially for a retro video game collector. And there's even things newer like sticker books. There's even retro sticker books. And there is just tons of cool stuff in these awesome stickers. Just another good gift for somebody that does collect this stuff. And there's also literature out there like this, a little bit bigger, that can show you all the systems through the years, or just all the games for that console itself. And obviously this would be a lot more pricey than a magazine, but an excellent gift idea if you don't know what to get somebody. So the next category is going to be toys and knickknacks. This is an easy one here. There is so much of this stuff, and you can find it for pretty much any gaming franchise that there is. There's always this stuff easily able to be found online, and you can also find this stuff pretty easy at places like Target or Walmart. GameStop is a huge one where you can find a lot of this stuff right here. Just like little action figure kind of things, or some that are a little bit bigger, and all this stuff is going to vary in price, but this would be just a quick, easy gift to get somebody that is still a lot of fun and could potentially bring joy to a collector. You got retro inspired stuff, really cool just to have on a shelf. Toys to Life stuff. Nintendo makes these amiibos. These are awesome on a shelf. They actually do stuff in game, but for the most part they're just cool to collect and really cool having on a shelf. Then you have stuff like plushes, little stuffed animals for your favorite gaming franchise. These are always fun just to throw on a shelf or to have on a couch or whatever. Kids absolutely love these as well. And then you have knickknacks. Let's say something like this, a little lamp lights up, perfect on a shelf with your favorite gaming franchise. And there is so much of this stuff out there, but does make a great gift for a video game collector. So the next gift idea is going to be video game protection. Now this is super important for retro video game collecting especially. This is a very overlooked thing. I don't think a lot of people even think about this as a gift idea. but really important, especially for someone that collects expensive video games. Say something like this. This game is a sealed video game worth a couple $100, and you definitely want to have this in a plastic protector because you wouldn't want that seal getting ripped, or you wouldn't want anything getting damaged. So this is something that is definitely going to help that happen. And these come in tons of different sizes. You can get them for just little cartridges and stuff, or you can get these for actual console boxes, etc. I mean, there is a ton of this stuff, and you can find this stuff online. Definitely varies in price. The bigger the item, obviously, the more it's going to cost, but a great idea for a gift. And then there is things like, you know, getting for different consoles. Protecting those video game consoles, especially little handhelds that are highly susceptible to getting damaged. You definitely want to protect those, and you know that, like I said, this stuff is highly overlooked, but it is a definite. There's a definite need for it here. So excellent gift idea. There's tons of different things that you can get. You can even get protective cases for game cartridges. So something like this, something small like for Nintendo Switch, you have these tiny little cartridges. So if you want to have these readily accessible, you can put them in something like this that's going to protect them and make it easy for you to find some of your favorite games. So the next category is going to be video game artwork. Man, there is a lot of stuff in this category. Things that I won't even think of. There's cardboard stand-ups that are in video game stores. Things like this, perler beads that you can get at places like Etsy, where people just make these, or something that you could actually make yourself. Things like this, a custom NES controller that my good friend Sam from Contagious Collections made for me. Hand painted with a decal on the front to just look cool and makes an just amazing gift. This was something gifted to myself. And then people are willing to sell some of their stuff. Places like eBay and everything, you can get stuff like this. This I actually got from a pre-order, but people sell this kind of stuff. This is a banner that you would hang up. Just something cool to put on your wall. And then there's things like this that you can get at Target, just little pictures. And these come in all different sizes, just all different types. And then you have your normal stuff like posters. There is some amazing artwork with posters. Here's just, you know, one to show you. I got a couple awesome ones from my good buddies at GameStop. Something like this, just absolutely amazing looking and unique. These are the kind of things you could find online that people are just willing to get rid of and just make a game room pop, adding just this artwork, especially, you know, next to somebody's favorite franchise. So these are just some ideas for amazing gifts. So the next category is going to be probably one of the largest, and that is video games accessories. Now this covers a huge area here, but I'm just going to show you some examples of some of the little subgenres of accessories. You have, you know, common things like this, Wii Zapper, Nintendo Zapper, just accessories for, you know, NES, the Nintendo Wii, that just give you that gun accessory and, you know, help with shooting style games. Then you have things like this, just various controllers for whatever kind of system. Always good to have controllers. There's so many different ones, and there's ones that are just individual styles to certain games or whatever. So great gift ideas. Then you have things like this, different adapters that, you know, make it so you can do different things with controllers. Say like this G-Bros 8-bit Do adapter. Now this takes specific controllers that are wired and will make them wireless. So this is a really good gift, but you would definitely need to know what you're getting with this because it is specific for certain things. Nintendo Switch and Windows, but it does only use certain controllers to make them wireless, but in my opinion, this is definitely worth the $20 price tag. And then you have things like this, also by 8BitDo. It's a USB wireless adapter, and this basically makes it so you can pair different controllers, say with a certain system. Like you could use a PlayStation 4 controller on a Nintendo Switch or on a PC or whatever. This definitely gives you options and is an inexpensive gift, probably around $20 or so. Yeah, definitely worth it in my opinion. Something like this, a action replay cartridge, where this adds, you know, RAM to a Sega Saturn, and it also gives you access to use Japanese Sega Saturn games on your Sega Saturn console. So, you know, with the price of those games, this is pretty much a must-have for any Sega Saturn owner. So if somebody doesn't have this, it's not that expensive. Definitely a great gift idea. And then you have accessories like these two right here, made from Eon. These are actually made to give specifically the GameCube, this one, the Mark II, and the Super 64 for the Nintendo 64. These adapters will take that signal and put it to an HDMI digital signal. And this one actually does a little bit more. It basically upconverts to 480p on select titles that are able to do that, but it does definitely clean that up going through an HDMI signal. This one right here works a little bit different, not quite as good as this one, but still it does get the best signal you can get out of an N64 without doing a mod or you know, using some other different kind of more expensive stuff. For the price, this is definitely a good option, coupled with this guy right here, the M Cable Classic HDMI cable. Now, this has some stuff going on inside that definitely gives you a better signal. You know, does some upscaling. It has a smooth feature. Now, this coupled with either one of these is an excellent, you know, gift idea for, you know, these older consoles. Definitely gives them a much cleaner picture, you know, putting them on a modern TV. So great gift ideas. So the final category is going to be mini game consoles. These mini retro video game consoles, definitely great collectibles and make for an excellent gift. Not only are they fun and have great games on them, but they are, you know, becoming pretty sought after, some of them anyway. Now, things like the NES Classic and the Super NES Classic is not in production anymore, so the prices of these have definitely gone up. And you're not going to find them, you know, at any retail stores anymore, unfortunately. But you can find these pre-owned and stuff, and maybe find some new ones on eBay or whatever. Things like this, the Sega Genesis Classic. Not sure if this one's still in production, but regardless, an absolutely great mini console, great lineup of games, just a lot of fun. And then you have more kind of niche ones, or ones for systems that were overlooked, like this, the TurboGrafx 16 Mini. Such a great console with some excellent games, especially on this system. You know, this is definitely been going up in value. So now would be a time to kind of jump on this to get as a gift for a game collector before the price is just too ridiculous. But definitely a cool item to have in your collection. And then there are some things that are a bit cheaper and smaller that, you know, for Christmas could be put in a stocking, or just a cool gift to give somebody for any, you know, any reason. And that is these Nintendo Game & Watches, which is a Game & Watch was a series, you know, that is a retro inspired console. They used to make these and have a ton of different ones, and now they have recreated the classic style and put a modern twist on it, added a couple games to these. So you have one for Mario's 35th anniversary and one for The Legend of Zelda 35th anniversary, and these retailed at $50, and I believe you can still get the Mario one. I'm not sure if the Mario one is out of production, but I know it's still available because I've seen it around. And the Legend of Zelda one has recently came out and is available at any of your normal retail stores with video game that sell video games and consoles. But make for an excellent video game gift idea. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope this helps. But that's it. I'm the War Train, and I'm out. Until next time.